Hello guys, and welcome to this new Let's Play that I'm going to do. And it's called Faster Than Light. So this is basically an indie game, which is like a real-time strategy-ish game. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a really fun game. And I have been playing it a lot since I got it. So I decided to make a Let's Play of it. Now this video will just be for tutorials. And I'll split up all the adventures I do into separate videos, separate series, I guess. So yeah, I should probably list up all the different kind of episodes I'm doing with Faster Than Light right about now. And just choose one. If not, if you keep watching this video, I will show you the tutorial on how to play this game. So I'll just go quiet for a couple. Okay, so, if you've watched this far, which means you want to watch the tutorial on how to play this game. Now, a disclaimer is, I'm not very good at this game. I haven't beaten the game yet. I haven't unlocked anything. I have unlocked one thing, but other than that, I haven't really unlocked much. And I've played for like at least 10, 15, 20 hours. But anyway, I'll show you how to play this game. Alright, welcome to FTL. You are the captain of a Federation starship on a very important mission. The Federation is currently being torn apart by vicious rebels. Your ship is carrying data vital to defense of the Federation. You will be traveling through dangerous sectors of the galaxy with the rebel fleet in hot pursuit. Make it to the exit beacon of each sector before the rebels can catch you. Alright, your ship is the Kestrel. It is the focus of the typical game view. The circular icons at the bottom of the screen are your ship's primary systems. The system use power from the reactor, pointed by the arrow. So this left green bar here is our reactor. The reactor holds our power that is currently not in use by our systems. Our systems are systems used by the ship in order to support different functions. So right now we have a shield, an engine, oxygen supply, our medical bay, and our weapons. So they each require different amounts of power. More power into it means it'll do more. These can be upgraded, and you can upgrade your reactor so you have more power to use. And we'll see what else goes on. These are your ship's subsystems, unlike systems that do not require power from the reactor. So these subsystems are kind of more passive systems. They're not so used up by the normal system itself. So these are called subsystems. So we have stuff like piloting, surveillance, and doors. So these can also be upgraded, and they do provide additional bonuses as well. I believe the piloting, if you upgrade it, you get extra evasion, and your FTL chargers actually power up faster. Your FTL drive is what allows you to jump. Jumping is the term they use for traveling in this game. So the sensors or surveillance system, there's 3 levels of it. First level is surveillance of your own ship. Inside, I believe. The second level lets you see what's going on the other enemy ship. And the third allows you to see actually the power levels of each of their systems on their ship. So there's that. And then the doors. So there's 3 levels of doors as well. Level 1 is basic doors, just you can control them from wherever. Second level is blast doors, which prevents fires from spreading, and it also makes it harder for intruders to bash through the doors. Level 3 is the same blast doors, except they are more effective at what they do. Alright, going on. Hover your mouse over to get to... Okay, so each of these systems actually do have a room on the ship associated with them. This is our ship, so you can see it has many different rooms. You can see all these symbols here. So the shield one is the shield thing with an S in it. Engine is the back here with the engine thing. Oxygen over there. Medical. The first aid sign. And the weapons is the rockets. The piloting is the head of the ship here. Surveillance is the camera, and the doors is door-like thing. So yeah, these rooms can be damaged by enemy fire. And then once they are damaged, you have to repair them to bring them back to allow them to function. Alright, the hull meter, shield level, and current resources are in the top left. If your hull meter is reduced to 0, your ship will explode. So the hull, this green bar here, is our life, pretty much. And once that reaches 0, we're dead. So here we have a little blue circle here. This is our shields. There's a potential to have 4 levels of shields, but you start off with 1. And you do have resources here as well. This this left number is the fuel, this middle number is the amount of missiles that you have, and this third number is the amount of drone parts. Drone parts are used to activate drones. Missiles, some weapons require the use of missiles to launch, so you have to use that from that reserve. And fuel is what you require in order to jump to place to place. And this big one over here is our scrap. This is the currency that is used in the game. So you can use it to buy stuff and upgrade stuff on your ship. Alright, we should get going, but it looks like your engines are currently powered down. The green system boxes are powered, white system boxes are unpowered, and providing no benefit to the Kestrel. Left-click on the engine system icon and the power will transfer from your reactor into your engines. Try to keep your vital systems fully powered. Right-click to depower system if you want to reroute its power. So you see we do have like about 5 power in this reactor, and the engine has nothing in it right now, so if you just left-click it, you can add and remove different powers. Oh no, your engine room took 2 damage. If its system icon has become red to show it's broken. If it's yellow, it means it's partially broken. Your hull meter is also taking 2 damage. Your crew cannot repair the ship's hull, but they can fix the engines. Select your crew members using the left click. Select multiple crew by left clicking and dragging. So this is kind of the StarCraft aspect. You can kind of box select them and send them to go do stuff by right clicking. And crew members, when they go into a room, they will automatically repair stuff. They'll do stuff in a particular order. If there's a hull breach, which means there's a crack in the wall, and the oxygen will actually start leaving the room, they'll fix that first before they are actually fixed any engine parts that are broken. And there also could be intruders as well. Intruders is first priority, hull breach is second priority, fixing the item is, or fires actually are the third priority, and fourth priority is actually fixing the thing. Okay. Awesome, your engine rooms are repaired. Notice that repaired systems will automatically try to repower themselves to their last power state. Some systems can be manned by crew members to provide a small bonus to the system. Crew members will automatically man any functioning system in their room. The silhouette above the power bar shows if the system is manned. So you can see that some of these systems have a man, like a silhouette. White means it's manned, black means it is unmanned. So having a crew member in these rooms actually does provide a bonus to it. So let's see. There's 4 mannable rooms. There is the piloting system, the shield system which can be manned, the weaponing system, the weapon system, and the engines. They each provide different bonuses. For example, a man in the piloting room actually increases your dodge chance. A man in the shielding room increases your shield regeneration rate. The man in the weapons room reduces the amount of time it takes for your weapons to charge, and the engines room also increases dodge chance as well. Oh no, a fire is broken out in your starboard airlock. You could send your crew members to put it out, but let's take advantage of your airlock. Open one of the airlock doors by left-clicking on it. So you can left-click doors from anywhere on the ship by opening these doors. However, if your door system is offline, you are unable to do this. And if you do open these airlocks, the oxygen will flow out, and fires without oxygen do burn out, so that's a very helpful tip. And if it turns like a red with all these stripes across, it means there's no oxygen. If it goes pink, it means it's losing oxygen, or it has low oxygen. Okay. So FTL jumping with the FTL drive, it requires a man in the piloting seat. In order for it to charge up, there has to be a man in the piloting seat. Alright, we'll click the jump button. Remember, the jumping does use 1 fuel. And when you jump, you get to this map of the beacon map in the solar system. And you can hover your mouse to see some information, but usually it is unknown what is there. So choosing one location will use up 1 fuel. Okay, now, every new location will have an event like this. You might have multiple choices available to you at an event. In this example, a weak pirate ship is trying to destroy you. You can either continue, or special blue choices like these are unlocked by having certain upgrades or equipment. They are nearly always a good choice. So now we get into the actual combat of the game. So, one feature this game allows you to do is actually pause by hitting space or the middle mouse button. So you can just pause at any time and issue commands in a very controlled manner. So it's not entirely, not like StarCraft, it's not entirely real time. You are able to control time, which it's like actually a godsend, because if you actually have to maintain everything in real time, this game would be a lot harder. Anyway, so we need to work on our weaponry. So in order to power up the weapons, you do have this bar here which do show your weapons, and you just left click on it in order to power it up. and then the weapon has to take its time charging up. Make sure you unpause your game so that it actually can charge up. Now each weapons do different thing, and in order to target it you have to click on it and select the room on the ship that you want to fire. Unfortunately our weapon shoots 2 lasers, and they have 2 layers of shield, which means we can never actually break through their shield. But they only have 1 laser, so they can't penetrate our shield either, so we're kind of at a standstill. Also, in order to upgrade your shield, you do have to upgrade... You can upgrade the power bars that are used. The shield requires 2 power bars in order to get an extra layer of shielding. Alright, so we have been given a new weapon called the Artemis. The Artemis does use a missile. The good thing about missiles is it actually penetrates all enemy shields. And you can hit them directly. So, the strategy they're suggesting to us is hit them with the Artemis in the shield system, like so, and then since their shield has been reduced by 1 layer since you hit them in the you damaged their shielding system, you can now penetrate it with your dual lasers. And do this until... Or actually, each attack on their ship that isn't blocked by a shield does hull damage as well. And once their hull reaches 0, they explode. And after every fight, you will get some kind of reward, be it big or small. In this case, we got 100 scrap, which is actually above average. You would never get 100 scrap in an actual victory. And a halberd beam. So now it shows us how to equip this stuff. So we can go to the ship menu here, and we do have an equipment menu. So you can switch to halberd, but you can choose switch out weapons of your choice, as so. Click and drag, hit accept. Okay, so your weapon system max power 2, as you can see down here, is not upgraded enough to support your new weapon power requirement 3, which is the halberd beam. Open your ship back up so we can fix this. So now we're at the upgrades menu. You can see you're able to upgrade your reactor and each of the ship systems and subsystems. So we need to upgrade your... So this is the upgrade screen. You can see detailed and blah blah blah. You can also upgrade your reactor at the bottom of the menu, which is important for keeping everything fully powered. So we'll do that. Left click on your weapon system to upgrade it, then click accept to close the upgrades. We can upgrade it once. Click accept. And now we can power our new halberd beam if we turn off our dual lasers. As so. Alright, that is it for the basics. For this tutorial, there are other things in the game that we can use and take advantage of, but that would have to be for live training in the game. I did not organize this very well, so I do not have all the things laid out for me to explain. But thanks for watching the tutorial. Hopefully now you'll understand the game that I'm playing, which will help you understand the other players if you actually have not played this game before. If you have played this game before, you knew how to play and you watched this video, thanks anyway. You didn't really have to, but thanks anyway. But thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the other videos. Later.